Welcome in, guys, to Sensei and the Pupil. I'm Cray. I got Dev with me.
Hey guys.
We got Paul floating around.
Hi.
And let's get into 2023's one of their best anime of the year. Hell's Paradise is what y'all came here to listen to us review. It's probably one of the most talked about anime of the year. I would say I've seen it on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere that's anime.
It's supposed to be
Space.
like one out of three anime that is kind of like dark and gory.
Jujutsu, Chainsaw Man, and then this one are like the big three of dark anime, or they say. And at first, I'm skeptical, like, the graphic art just saw some, different colored hair guys, and they're all swinging their sword, and, okay, here we go again. But goddamn, I was surprised. I was surprised at the story, at the characters, at the power system. I was very, very surprised. Paul, what's this anime about?
Quick summary about it, because this is only the first season.
First half.
First half. Okay, first half. All right.
4-1.
So this is about Gabimaru, who is the ninja or the top ninja at his own clan, who happens to be a prisoner, and we start with him being executed multiple times. That's pretty much how we were introduced to him, and he's not dying. This dude is being burnt, shot. Anything you could think about how to kill somebody, they're doing it to him, and it ain't happening. Lava. They even got who the hell brings lava to execute somebody? So that's not gonna happen. So what do they do? Hey, you know what? Last resort. Let's bring in this special group of people we have just for this thing called the Aomon. What are they called?
Asamon.
Asamon. Okay, it's not a Digimon. What it is a group of people that excel in executing people. Like they cut heads off. They're sword testers, what they call it, sword testing.
Right.
And this one particular one is a female named Sagiri. Yeah, pretty much the MC female character.
Sagiri Yamada.
She's like one of the lower level of her clan, but her passivity, if you want to call it that, her niceness, I guess, I don't know what it is. She's kind, demure, but it belies a great power that Gabimaru kind of like sees, and he's like, "Whoa, this chick can actually kill me. Like this is actual death coming at me right now."
Well, okay, yeah.
I mean, he dodges, he moves out the way just because he knows like he gets cut. So,
what's the story?
The story is those two characters meet, and she basically gives them an option. Hey, either you can go back to whatever you love, whatever that may be, your wife, whatever you may like, killing whoever you may be. Really, you could do that.
Where are they going?
You could do that, or you can get a pardon. You get a pardon if you go to this island, Devon.
Okay.
You go to this island and get the elixir of life, which is what the shogun wants, and you won't die. You go back to your wife, all that stuff, and they do that. Pretty much what the anime is about. The beginning's important, guys. God.
Okay, no. Paul broke it down pretty well. They gotta go to this island called Hell's Paradise.
So you have these criminals and these executioners. They're all partied up.
Yeah.
They send them off to a island to find the elixir of eternal life. Right?
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, it's called Tad.
And so this is just them, the story of the criminals trying to make their way and finding out the secrets of this island.
Right.
The criminals if the criminals don't bring back the elixir, then they don't get a pardon. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
That's what it's all about.
One pardon.
One criminal can come back.
Yeah, one criminal.
Yes. So they send all the criminals to this island, and like from that island, so you kind of get a glimpse of the criminals, and because they have to cull each other and fight each other until there's only 9 left. So we see the strongest criminals go onto this island. You get a little glimpse of them. Some of them have murderous intent, like the big old baby Rokuroda. Some of them have no murderous intent at all, like the brown skinned girl and Tenza, her Esamon, the blonde haired guy.
Yeah.
They're all kinds of criminals, not necessarily always evil, but they're just criminals are there. Right. And these characters really got fleshed out well, I thought. I really thought they got fleshed out well. Some of the criminals got killed. Some of the Asimon when they landed.
Yeah.
Like, and some of the Asimon killed some of the criminals. it was a really a kind of a interesting way to start a show. I enjoyed that. Now getting down to the brass tacks, I'll go ahead and give my favorite moment or thing or scene,
Okay.
and then y'all go next. So I think the part that hit me the most was Tenza's death. Blonde hair guy,
Yeah.
pupil of silver hair blind guy. I'm
It was
forgetting.
so likable.
Dude, they totally like
Tenza.
gave you his whole story,
Yeah.
dude, and you felt for the guy, dude.
Tenza, this little roughhouse kid who didn't listen to nobody when he was young, got brought in by the blonde Asimon, and he trained him. But the blonde kid fought back the training, and he had to, go through all this personal growth to actually go through the training. And he became one of the fastest blades in the Asimon at a young age. And he was super righteous in all of his ways. He died fighting the Tenzin, sacrificing himself so that his master could get away and the girl he was protecting. And this may just sound surface level, but damn, it was deep, bro. Because there was really no hope. He didn't have Tao. He couldn't use Tao against the Tenzin. He wasn't that advanced like the other people were later on. He literally gave his whole life just to let them get away.
Right.
Respect Tenza. Favorite scene of the whole show.
My favorite scene is going to be the moment where Gabimaru was fighting the Tenzin by himself and was almost besting him by himself.
Oh, you mean the same guy that killed Tenza? The orange hair guy?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
the same one that killed Tenza.
So, yeah, that was pretty cool. You really didn't get to see all of Gabimaru's capabilities until like that fight. I felt like you didn't know, you knew he was strong, but you didn't know how strong. And I felt like right there you kind of saw the peak of his powers.
Yes.
And now from here, you're gonna be able to see all the growth.
That was the first time we get to see the main character fight the main villains, and he got his ass whooped. But I think that always has to happen to the main character.
But he held his own. But he did hold his own.
Yeah.
Pretty close. He got pretty
he
close.
definitely gave him a run for his money.
With no Tao, dog? With no Tao?
With not knowing anything about it.
Yeah, that's pretty damn close.
Learn on the fly.
Yeah, he almost beat him.
So
he almost beat him. Man. And now
yeah.
Now that he knows Tao. Oh, anyways, yes, that was a sick moment. Because that fight was another example of Mappa's brilliance in this space right now and how they're killing it and how they're the top studio, in my opinion. Because that fight was freaking beautiful, man. I mean, well, it looked good. It looked good. It wasn't, it was close to Demon Slayer, in my opinion. Paul?
Well, we'll move on from that epic fight to the last epic fight you see. It's a 3 versus 1 against another Tenzin, a different one. Purple hair, forgot his name.
Yeah, the Tenzins they have very long names because they're based off of religions and whatnot, but they're crazy.
He's the peony spirit, is what they called him.
Let's call it by their hair color.
Yeah.
They're all different hair color.
Purple Tenzin.
Yeah, purple Tenzin. Yeah.
Purple Tenzin. So this purple Tenzin is, I think he's stronger than the other one for sure because he's just playing with these guys in the beginning. He's playing with, what's her name? What's the main character name?
Sagiri.
Sakiri, yeah. She's in her own little group. They got separated later on from Gabimaru, and she's with the raccoon dog looking guy. What's what they call him? He has glasses, and he's
another Asimon and Yuriziha.
Yeah, Arizia and the Yoichi, my favorite character. She's hot. She's a baddie. She's she's cute. But
she creams for her special ability.
She creams.
Yeah, she creams, bro, and it hardens. So they end up fighting against this demon god creature monster, and it's a really cool fight because the whole time you don't know if they can be killed. Right, in your mind and in all the characters' minds, they're gods, they're immortal beings. So whenever you finally see the second phase fight and they're on their last legs, and he finds out where the weak point is, and he's pretty much almost dead. The raccoon guy is dead basically, and the Yoichi doesn't even want to fight because she doesn't want to die, and Sakiri's all like about to die, almost died, but the fight was cool because it shows the power level, power structure, and what it takes to actually beat just one of these guys.
That was what I thought was important. It showed what it takes to beat them. Every single one of them are going to go Super Saiyan.
Right.
All the Tenzins are transforming one time.
What's that transformation called? Kishikai.
Ishikai.
Bankai.
Yes,
Right.
Bankai. Yes. Yes.
Pretty much.
I think Kai means like either release or seal. So Bankai, Kishikai, Dragon Ball Z Kai, like
False
there's
Kishikai.
huh?
Is that false Kishikai?
Oh, Kishikai, yeah. Cool. Okay. Now, what did y'all not like about the anime? Was there anything that you maybe found particularly either breaking the continuity, didn't make much sense, ass
Uh,
bully, anything else all there that you can think
real
of?
quick, I'll just say that Sakiri, the main character girl, she took way too long to get into her own. Like I knew that she was a badass character from the moment, like the first episode. The fact that Gabimaru was like wary of her power, like he understood, oh,
Uh-huh.
you're actually strong. I knew you were strong. The fact that it takes her like what, almost half the season or even at the end to
Yeah.
actually come into her own and be that strong, it kind of annoyed me.
So that's what okay. I mean, because everybody was finding out about Tao at their own pace,
Right.
which I like. I thought that was so cool.
I'm not talking about that.
Not...
I'm talking about the fact that she's trying to break the character of being the woman swordsman, but she's acting like the woman swordsman the whole time.
Oh, you mean the fact that she didn't accept herself for some bullshit?
Exactly.
Oh, I mean, she figured herself out by when she beat Rokuroda though. When she found the wave, she figured herself out then.
I mean,
yeah, she figured it out. Yeah, she used the waves.
We'll see.
Okay. I did have a gripe. Did you have one, Dev?
Yeah, I also have one.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be with how they did Gabimaru. So like I like him as a character, but like I don't know what his personality is. You know, and I don't know whether
he's not a monster.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like the way they do him. Like he like seems like this really dark guy. Like that I'm that I want to like. You know, that I want to have sympathy for.
Right.
But in the end, it just kind of feels like maybe, he is a shinobi. You know, and he could be just tricking me. You know, like a great shinobi could. You know, and I don't know whether to like him or not.
So
that kind of angers me because I really want to like him.
I see what you're saying because I also don't like when they make a character a badass killer, but he's also friendly at the right times. Like because that doesn't really make sense. Like realistically,
he has a wife.
I know, but when you're a badass killer, I don't think your switch is that easy to flip off and on. I just don't. Maybe it's cool you see it all the time in anime.
Blonde with a scar on the left eye. I said for the right pretty blonde with a scar on the right eye, you never know.
That scar looked like a dildo, right? Did anybody else see that? That scar looked crazy. That scar looked crazy. It was shaped wild.
I mean,
I don't know, dude.
Let's give you a Rorschach test and see what looks like a fucking dildo to you in every ink blot. You know?
This guy. So to Devin's point, though, do we agree with it? The Gabimaru maybe could have been flushed out better. I don't. I thought it was pretty well done. I don't like that he lost his memory. That kind of
they just hit a whole reset and they make you think like something totally opposite about him. You're like you're thinking like he's like this great guy.
Yes.
And then when he comes back to it, you're like he like doesn't really remember.
So there's a moment
that quick shot. That quick shot was crazy. Go ahead.
So I think we're talking about the same thing, Paul. What Devin was talking about is second last episode, Yuzuriha was telling one of them, "Hey, have you ever met his wife?" And then Sagiri said no. And Yuzuriha said, well, in my clan, we did the same thing. When we're young, the village chief used an illusion to trick us, and we never lost our fealty. We never lost our loyalty because we always thought they were true and right. So what Devin's point, what he's saying is, we don't know if Gabimaru all things he's saying are true. And now he has amnesia, and he's back to this kind of reset idea. Maybe none of it was true.
Yeah.
You know, because he's back to his reset form, like his reset status. So
the reason why what I was saying is like that brainwashed or whatever you want to call it, amnesia mind automatically went to killing because like that quick shot of him, like if they would have found out that he had amnesia, he's like, well, if they do find out, and then they did a quick pan or frame shot to him basically beheading everybody real fast in 1 second, and it was pretty sick. I thought it was sick, which means that's how evil his hollow, like who he used to be.
It's hollow because you can't turn off that killer, in my opinion. So, okay. I'll make mine quick. Chobe, the brother, yellow-haired brother of the other brother who faked
Bakugo
to free him. Love Chobe. he gained his Tao really by eating the flesh of the dead bodies of
The
Shoshin.
Tan,
Huh?
Tan, right? What's it called? The
No,
Tan.
no, Tao is the power. Tan is the elixir of life.
Yeah, but like that's what they
Kinda
called
did
like the
drink
bodies,
Tan.
right?
Yeah.
It became Tan.
If that's what Tan's made out of, he kind of did, I guess.
So he
okay.
was eating
What?
Tan, which is what made him.
Okay. Well, he was eating that stuff, and by doing so, he wasn't ingesting it the right way, I think. But he
Should
gained
put it in his butt.
no.
Yeah.
He gained the power of Tao mid fight. Okay, here's my problem. He gained the power of Tao mid fight. That's fine. That's fine.
He was understanding it
Yeah,
more throughout the fight.
And I actually really liked that how he was learning. Oh, so I can do this, and just shot the power out of him and killed him. Like he was learning. That was sick. Here's my problem. That one guy he was fighting could see his Tao. The other guy, the slug guy, could see his Tao.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
yo, you're too weak to really hurt me. You can punch me. I see you learning Tao. You can punch me, but I can heal fast. All of a sudden, after knocking him down, Chobei got up and beat him. And the guy said his Tao is like as strong as a Tensen now.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I know. I have
Where did that
rebuttal
come
for
from?
that. I have a rebuttal for that.
No, that's ass pull.
No, because
That's
he nearly got killed. If you remember, he slashed him in the throat. I think it was that throat slash that kind of activated whatever regeneration that was supposed to happen already.
No,
Bro, hey, this is anime, bro. I don't know why you're making that face. This is anime.
I just don't like ass pulls. If you're gonna
You can move your organs around. You can move your heart around. If you live in the wild long enough.
But if you can see, if I can see Devin's Tao right here, and then I punch him in the face and he's knocked out,
Right.
then I walk away. What's gonna happen? No. And then he gets back up and he beats the fuck out of me because his Tao's stronger.
How do you learn
Tao come
Nen?
from?
How do you learn Nen? What's the easiest way and the most dangerous way to learn Nen?
You get punched by it.
Exactly, and you
But you
survive
don't gain
it.
stronger Tao than
Yes,
me.
you do. Yes, you do.
No,
That's
you're
how your
training
Nen,
with it.
that's how your Nen is unlocked as
It was
well.
unlocked.
Once you,
His powers.
dude,
I'll
it
say
comes out of your
powers
pores.
unlocked.
See, that's what I can't get behind, guys. You telling me a punch? No, I can't get behind it.
It was a slash to the throat. I
Okay.
think that's what really unlocked it.
But that slash was by a
Because
Tao guy.
he stayed down for a long time. You know, maybe during that
Guys,
time while being on the ground,
So,
a
if you're-
transformation
if
was
you're
happening
refuting
inside
this-
of himself.
If you're
on
refuting
these
this, you're
abilities.
refuting Hunter x Hunter. You're refuting
No,
Nen.
no,
Yes, you
no,
are. Yeah,
no, I'm
it's
not.
the
No,
same
I'm not.
concept.
No, I'm not.
Same
No, I'm not.
concept.
Because whenever they looked at the Nen, you could see how strong a person is. It didn't
Yeah.
just come out of nowhere because they need the power of friendship to win this fight.
No.
Nobody needed the power of plot armor to win this fight. That's where his Tao came out of nowhere. That's my gripe. Just
Hey,
be
bro.
consistent with it.
Hey, if I'm formerly from Krypton and I can come onto Earth and I start absorbing yellow sun energy and I can just jump and start flying, hey, that's not because it's an
Okay,
asshole, because that's
okay.
how fast I learn. how to
Okay,
use my
okay,
powers.
Paul, and Devin. You guys really believe that Inosuke can move his heart? Got it.
If
I
that's
got
what
it.
they tell me,
I got it.
I have to
No,
believe
shut the
it.
fuck up. All right, favorite characters, guys?
Yeah.
Mine is definitely gonna be the yellow-haired brother,
Chobei? Fuck
Chobei.
you.
Yeah, dude. He was just so yeah. He was so reckless, which made him so badass.
It always worked out for him.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He was carrying around this big ass like axe and like swinging it, no issue, dude. It was just.
He cut
Oh,
his
he
own eye
ended up
off.
cutting his own eye
He wasn't even prompted to
just
do it.
just to show that he wasn't scared.
That's
Is
awesome.
this enough for you, or do you want me to cut more
Yeah,
of it?
that was.
What are you talking
other
about?
people got in slashes too because he has other slashes. He was saying like the other people got in slashes on him just to prove that he could could take it. That's
Yeah,
why it's like this. Dog. Chobei for the win. I'm picking Chobei too.
always protecting his brother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
And he protects his brother by basically making his brother do it himself, but also
Right.
watching his back. He's like, hey, I told you to kill them all. Are they not dead yet? Like he's that kind of guy.
And that kind of pushes his brother to become like a badass swordsman too.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that's pretty
dude, I
cool.
love the brothers. I love the brothers so much. So much.
See, that's both y'all choose the
I'm
brothers.
going Chobei. I wrote him down my favorite. I love Chobei.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and pick
Grimjow? Sorry.
no. Who's the blind
Gabimaru?
guy?
Who?
The blind sensei?
I don't remember his name, man. Fuck.
It's like Tenso or some shit.
There's way too many Tenzin people named like that, right?
He was-
Tenzin, Tenza, like the fuck.
He was. They kept calling him Master. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I was.
Oh, Master Blind.
Well, Master Blind is a badass fucking samurai, bro. He almost took down one of them by himself, pretty much. Like
It's cool.
he needed help, but and the fact that he has latent ability in all this Tao energy already, like he kind of has his own
He's
Tao
cool.
movement and waves and all that, and he's blind.
Yeah, because
He's fucking blind.
that's part of his like characters. Like his ability is he senses energy, and so like he can kind of sense the Tao whenever
Fire.
whenever
He's Daredevil.
yeah, but,
Okay.
yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
So it was really yeah, he was a really
He's
really
tall.
good character,
Yeah, fire dog.
and he's noble. Like
He's compassionate.
he had a chance to smash the
Oh, bro,
the
yeah.
prisoner.
I thought she was smashing because she was like moving like this. But when
But
you
he's
learn
trying to
about
cut
him,
her head off.
Yeah, but when you learn about him, you realize he wouldn't.
Yeah, dude, I don't know if you deserve that, but
Quick slice.
bro, I was
All
right.
How compassionate he is for his students. You can tell he's an honorable guy.
He's an honorable guy. I like those characters in minute portions. Give me one of those every anime. I like. Guys, what are we rating this thing? Now this is gonna be fun. Yeah, what are you picking?
So, this one was pretty good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, an 8. I really enjoyed this anime. I can't wait for the second part of the season. There's so much to it that I want to find out.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of these characters, I want to see what happens to them. They get into a lot of characters, and a lot of characters have a lot of good stories. So I can't wait to watch and see how all their stories go.
I'm right there with you, buddy. I haven't
Don't
seen.
call me buddy guy.
Come guy, friend.
I forgot that, so I could say I haven't seen a really cool power system that drew me in such a long time, man.
Mhm.
Like I'm so invested now in this.
This guy loves any type of nin activity at all.
Well, yeah.
Do y'all remember the power system from oh shoot, what's the other anime?
Dude, all day.
Darwin's
This
Game?
is the second time
Darwin's Game.
seeing him today, and like all he's been saying about this nin. This is exactly nin, dude. This is nin.
Yeah, his power
This is
system.
nin, dude. This is nin.
Power system is so like Nen but different too. And I really appreciate it.
The fact that you said that, it's on video now that you compare it to Nin yourself, and then you want to come at me whenever I use the Nin analogy. Like, how does he learn it? It's gotta be Nin.
The high standard I'm putting this at.
Yeah, bro. I hope anybody that watches Hunter x Hunters in the comments and they roast you, like, dude, it is like Nin.
It is like Nen. And I really thought there was more emphasis on the characters than the story. But in the last 4 episodes, you really got more story actually making because most of the season is like kind of hopeless for these guys until you realize the Tenzin can be fought against. I'm gonna give this thing a damn 10.
Ooh.
I loved it. I'm putting it up there with Darwin's Game. I'm putting it up there with these anime that I'm gonna go back to and watch and recommend, as well as I might read the manga on this. I don't know. I'm considering it. I like it a lot. If it's shitty art, I'm not gonna read it. I'll just wait. I'll just wait for the anime. But if it's okay art,
way to put your foot down.
Yeah.
Don't be shit
It's where he draws the line.
Don't be shit like
They
fucking
have standards.
Attack on Titans. Like, art. That's terrible. Paul.
Since this is just the first season, I don't want to bust my nut quite, just yet. So I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
I'm edging a little bit, edging it.
Edging?
Yeah, I'm edging a little bit. It's almost
He's
10.
getting swelled up.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Filled up.
So I'm at a 9 only because, again, I didn't like how slow Asuki Kiri, whatever her name is, took to grow into her own cool swordsman. How long that took. But other than that, fights were good. Characters were cool. The women were bodacious, the ones that were there.
From the side she was, but from the front, like they really didn't. And then also, it was really gory, but they never showed.
Did that kill your boner?
They definitely showed a little bit of boobs.
Did all that blood make your boner go down?
A lot of.
But anyways, Paul has given it a 9.
Because all that blood made my blood pump. All right, so yeah, 9.
Guys, we're Sensei and the Pupil. Leave in the comments, please, what y'all thought of Hell's Paradise, what you thought of our ratings of it, and maybe leave some comments of some things we should check out considering it. I'm sorry. Yes, it's just like Nen. Leave that.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, guys. We out of here.